All right, today I have a Subaru Outback, and I'm going to show you how to turn on and off the headlights on a Subaru Outback. But before we get started, could you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously. All right, so here is the Subaru Outback. You can see I'm sitting behind the steering wheel of the Subaru Outback. And what I'm going to do to turn on the headlights is I'm going to look towards the left-hand side and through the steering wheel. And do you see this lever right here? This is the lever for the headlights right here. There's a lot of controls on here, and I'm going to go through it with you. All right, so right here, you can see that this line right here is lined up for this 0 right here, or this O. That is indicative that the headlights are off. Now, to turn it to automatic setting to where the vehicle knows when, or the vehicle turns the headlights on when it's appropriate, depending on if it's dark or light outside, you can take your hand right here and twist this to the auto area right here. So it is in the auto right here. So once it's in auto, the vehicle, the Subaru Forester, will automatically detect when is appropriate for the headlights to turn on. Okay, so that is the auto feature. Now I'm going to go to the next feature, which is, I'm going to switch it up like that. This is for the parking lights. So when this is lined up to right here, that is indicative that the parking lights are on. Okay, so you have this lined up, the parking lights are on. Now, the next feature I'm going to show you right here is have the headlights completely on. So I'm going to take this and I am going to put it right here, and the headlights are now on. And if you look on the instrument panel right here, it shows that the parking lights are on right here, and your instrument panel should be illuminated if it's dark outside, indicating that the headlights are on. So this right here, you see these parking lights? The parking lights are right here. Now, if you turn it right here, the parking lights are still on, but also the headlights right there, okay? So you have that as an indicator. All right, now I'm going to talk to you about the bright headlights, or the high beam headlights, right after I talk to you about the fog lights. Okay, the fog lights. Subaru Forester is known for having fog lights in their vehicle because they're kind of like an off-road rally type of car, but also a street safe car. So anyway, so I'm going to go to the fog lights right here. So right here, I'm going to go in. So the headlights are currently on right here. So the headlights are on. To turn on the fog lamps, I'm going to take this lever right here, or this knob right here, and I'm going to twist this right there. And you see when I twisted that, it turned on the fog lamps. Now, indicator that it is on, the headlights are on, or you have to have the headlights on for the fog lamps to work. So make sure it is in the on position for them to work, okay? And I'm going to look up on here, and if you look up on the instrument panel right here, that right there is the light for the fog lamps. That's indicator that the fog lamps are on. So it's in this right here. Now to turn them off, I'm just going to go back to the 0 section right here. Now that we've done that, I'm going to turn on the bright headlights. Now to turn on the bright headlights, you have it in the on selection right here. And if you look at the top of this lever, it's indicating to push it forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lever and I'm going to push it forward, okay? And the indicator that they are on is if you look right here and you see that blue light right there, that is indicator that the high beam lights, or the bright lights, whatever you want to call it, all of the bright lights are on. Now to turn it off, I'm just going to come back to right here and I'm going to pull this backwards. And when I pull this backwards, that blue light turns off, and that's indicating that it is off. Okay, the high beam headlights are off. Now, there's a feature known as flashing your headlights, is if you're flashing your brights, to alert someone or something. So you just take your hand right here, and you just simply, your headlights could be off, right? You just pull back on here, and your high beam lights flash on right there. So an indicator is the high beam blue light turns on, but the moment that you release this lever, it turns off just like that. Do you see that? On, off, on, off, on, off. High beam headlights flashing. All right, so we went through that. Now to turn your headlights completely off, I'm just going to go back down here, and I'm going to take this all the way back to this to the O right here, lined up to the O. Make sure that's lined up to the O right here. All right, so the headlights are now off. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.